Hey, what's going on, everybody? Marty here with Comic Book Fanatics. So, the FedEx man just arrived and delivered. Yep, here it is. My submissions from CBCS that I submitted probably about a month ago, give or take or so. And two boxes in here. Now, I will be honest with you guys. I forgot what I had sent in, to be honest, and I also used their affiliated pressing service as well. So it went to the pressing service first, and then got submitted by the pressing service to CBCS. So I think overall it might have taken a little bit over a month or so, but it wasn't very long. But I didn't receive any emails from CBCS on the status of my books because, well, I called them up and they were like, well, there's something wrong with our email system or something like that. So I called them up just to find out the status of it and when they would be shipping. And they gave me a date around the 3rd of May. But of course, as you see, it came in a little bit before the 3rd of May. Now, I have no idea what these grades are because sometimes I will cheat. I will, once I get the email, I'll look, just kind of get an idea of what my grades were and everything. But this time I don't know, and I had no idea that these were actually coming in till yesterday when I got a text message saying, because when you sign up for FedEx, they tell you, hey, listen, you got a package coming this day, kind of like what UPS does. And so here we go. I got two boxes in, as I mentioned. So these are two boxes, and let's go ahead and we'll open the first one together. The first two together. I mean, the first two boxes together, and let's see what we got. All right. So with that said, open the first one, and we've got some junk mail here, and my invoice. And let's see if I can do this without actually. Okay. Let me do this, because you see this right here, this is kind of covering, so I'm going to flip it around, and that way I can just kind of be a little bit of surprise. So the first one that I've got is, I don't know, let's just see. So the first one I've got, and remember, I did use a pressing service too, so I was just kind of curious about how a pressing would make a difference. All right, the first one I've got is the new Teen Titans #2, first appearance of Deathstroke the Terminator, Slade Wilson. And with the pressing that I got done on it, wow, came back a 9.6. So I'm happy with that. I am really, really happy with that. 9.6 is really good. It's up there. So good to go. So happy with that one. All right, the next one is, oh wow, so this is actually pretty good. This is better than what I thought it to be, because there was a problem with this book, that it had a rip in the back of it, and so I did not think that I would get a grade like this. But this is Fantastic Four #48, first appearance of Silver Surfer and the cameo of Galactus. And this actually came back, it's a Silver Age book, came back as 6.0. That is all right. I'm okay with this. I'm absolutely okay, because I don't know if you can tell, but there's a slight rip. No, you probably can't see that, but there's a slight rip back here. And so I'm thrilled. 6.0. I mean, for a Silver Age book, that's really good. And a pressing service, so I'm good. I'm good. And that was the last two in that box. So we'll go down to another box right now, and I'm going to try to make this video as quick as I can. I don't want to go over 10 minutes, because there's really no need to, because that would be just me rambling on. So, here we go. Let me see if I can turn this around. I'm not even looking right now, so let's turn it around. All right, move this aside. For the first book, we've got, oh, little disappointed about this one, to be honest with you. Being that this is a modern age book, I thought I'd get a little bit higher. So this one is a NYX #3, the first appearance of X-23, and white pages, and this came back a 9.0. And which is, I don't know. It was a little disappointing, but it's okay. It's a 9.0. It's within the nines, I guess. But for a modern book, man, I mean, I didn't really see a lot of damage at all, and that could have been more on the inside, I guess, but a 9.0, I was hoping for a little bit better, but a little disappointed, but that's okay. It's a 9.0 first NYX, right? Let's see, what else did I send in? And, oh, okay, so the next book I got is Preacher #1. First full appearance of Jess Custer, Saint of Killers, Tulips and Cassidy. First appearance of John Wayne and Cameo. And this came back 9.8. You see that? Sorry about the glare. 9.8 for the Preacher. Alright, so I'm okay with it. That's what I was hoping for all the modern ones. But we will see. Alright, I got 2 more to go. Alright, so here we go. I've got... Oh! Star Wars #1. A New Hope. First appearance of Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, C-3PO, Princess Leia and Darth Vader. Cover up by Howard Chaykin and Tom Palmer. And with a pressing, it came back 8.5. So, I don't know. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I was hoping for a little bit higher, but I guess we all hope for everything a little bit higher, right? Even when you do a little pressing. So, I guess, can you imagine even without a pressing, depending on the book and stuff, it probably would have been lower. So I'm kind of glad I got this pressed. So 8.5 off white to white pages. And the last one I got, y'all. All right, is Star Wars #42. First Boba Fett cover, and this is off white to white pages, and this came back a 9.6. So not too bad. I mean, surprisingly, to be honest with you, I thought that the Star Wars was in a lot better shape than this one would be, the Star Wars #1, than the Star Wars #42. But, I got a 9.6 for that one, so Star Wars #42. 8.5, Star Wars #1. 9.8, Preacher #1. 9.0, NYX, number 3. Disappointed. It's okay. Not too disappointed with this one. Fantastic Four #48, 6.0. I'm happy with this, especially for a Silver Age. And I'm happy with this one, a 9.6 for New Teen Titans #2. So that's it, guys. Overall, got 6 of them. Was it 6? 6 of them back. 6 of them back, and it was very interesting. I'm glad I got impressed. So, just taking the advice off a lot of people that's on the YouTube community when it comes to the comic books, that it's a good idea to get your books graded. I mean, it doesn't hurt, especially because, even if you don't get them pressed and slabbed for resale purposes, I mean, I think everybody's always hoping that, for higher grades in anything they submit. So, with that said, I think it paid dividends for me to go ahead and get these submitted to get pressed and slabbed, and it came back much higher than what probably would have been if I didn't get them slabbed. So, yeah, definitely recommend it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't done so yet, and if this is your first time at the channel, please subscribe. Please like and please share. We definitely really appreciate that, and we hope you guys keep coming back. All right, thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there, and I will talk to you guys soon.